It's been 3 months now since I switched my cell phone carriers from T-Mobile to Virgin Mobile. When I did, I chose the LG Optimus Elite phone. This phone lists for $150 on Virgin's website. On the back of the phone, it has your standard camera. This is 5 megapixel. And it actually takes better photos than the camera on the phone I previously had, which was a $600 Google Nexus 1. It has a real textured back, which is pretty good. The phone is very thin, if you can see. It's very lightweight. It has a 3.5-inch screen, and at first I didn't know if I would like the 3.5. The other phone I had was a 4-inch screen, and I had been contemplating about going to a little larger screen. But after using the phone for 3 months with the 3.5-inch screen, I really like it, and I believe this is what I would choose if I had to buy another phone. It goes in your pocket really easy. It's small, fits in your hand good. I really like the size of the screen. One of the things on the phone that I didn't really expect was that up in the notification area, up in here, when you have a call that comes in, or you have, say, email that you haven't read yet, the LED indicators don't continuously flash, or they don't. When the phone is off, you won't know that you've had a call come in. You have to turn the phone on to see. But to compensate for that, the phone has these buttons on the bottom that light up, and you can set that to flash on and off when you have a call, so you know. So that's a good system. I like that a lot. The phone itself is pretty much standard. It's clocked at about 1 gigahertz, so that's pretty fast. That's going to do everything. That's going to do about everything. The phone's going to change about as much as you want it to do. The browser works, fast. It's running on Sprint network. Virgin uses Sprint, so it's not going to be the fastest in the world, but you really don't have to see the browser's already loaded. That's Google News, so that's how fast that is, and it moves pretty fast. You don't have any problem with you want to do it's not too shabby. Especially for a phone at this price point at $150 listed on Virgin's site. The only problem I've had with the phone in the 3 months is that a couple of times the battery has come loose on the inside, and I've had to reseat the battery. But I believe that was just because I had it on vibrate all the time, and it eventually vibrated loose. But that was no problem. So on the back, it has an NFC chip stored inside of it, which gives the phone access to store your credit cards, and which is run by Google Wallet. Google Wallet puts a cash card in there, and also it puts you can store your Discover, MasterCard, Visa, any of those. So when you go to a business that has a card reader, all you have to do is just swipe the phone, and the phone will pay for your purchase, which is a really neat thing. One of the things that I did really like about the phone is what it actually ended up costing me. Virgin, for the first month the phone was out, Virgin gave you a $35 credit towards your first phone bill, and Google Wallet gave you $25 credit towards your first purchase. So this brought the price of the phone down to $90, which is a heck of a buy for a phone like this. When you accompany that with Virgin Mobile's entry monthly charge is $35, which gives you 300 minutes a month talk time, and then the unlimited data. You can't beat that. In about 2.5 years, I think I only went over 300 minutes in a month 3 times, so that's not going to be a big deal for me. I pay for it on my PayPal account, which I really like to do. I can just put money in anytime I want to, or if I want them to deduct it automatically on a credit card monthly version, they can do that. The phone has served me good, and compared to a phone like this on Verizon, which in 2 years will probably cost you close to $3,000, this phone is going to save me $2,000 in the next year. So far I'm happy. And if you're thinking about switching from a national carrier to a prepaid carrier, jump on the Virgin Mobile LG Optimus Elite and the $35 plan. Do your homework. Make sure you've got decent Sprint service in the area, and if you do, jump on it. You won't be mad, and you won't be angry, and you won't have any regrets. So I'm hoping that for the next 3 months I'm going to have the same type of service, and if I do, I will probably stick with this phone for at least a couple of years.